On March 19th, 2023, a call was made to 911.
Hello, I just got off the phone with a family member that said that they just saw someone get shot at the apartments we live in.
When officers arrived on scene, they found the body of 24-year-old Colby Vincent lying in the entrance to his home. The investigation into his murder began, and it didn't take long for the police to find someone who had motive for wanting Colby dead. Colby had just won a custody battle against his ex, Rachel Moore, for custody of their 4-year-old daughter. Rachel was quickly found and brought in for interrogation.
We had our kid, and he decided that the drug life was for him. And I decided,
What you mean the drug life is for him?
It's dangerous for our daughter.
Yeah.
So I moved back home, and then at 14 months old, at 14 months old, when Presley was 14 months old, he moved out. And then for a while, he was getting her every Saturday for a couple hours, and that was fine. And then it was to where, oh, I can't get her because my roommates are doing coke, or I can't get her because I got this going on. I was like,
coke?
Okay, well, I don't.
Excuse me, bro?
You're gonna be around that and on that. I don't feel comfortable letting her go with that. 14 days later, he turned around and said, oh, well, all of a sudden, I can get her 50-50. I'm definitely not comfortable with that. No. So I said, no. I'm not forced to give you custody of our kid yet. I'll see you in court. And then out of the blue, I get a call saying,
Mama.
You need to be out of work on Friday and Monday. We have court on Monday. And I was like, oh, okay. It absolutely sucked. I went in, and since it got moved up a couple days, my side of the case and everything didn't get turned in time. So it really looked like I just said, no, I don't want you to see our kid anymore. Bye. And then turned around 10 months later and said no again. She really looked at me and told me that I was a spiteful mother that just didn't want her child around this. And I was crying. I was like, man, that's not the case. It's just the fact that his drug lifestyle is dangerous. And this is why I don't do that kind of stuff. We don't go in big crowds. Those kind of things make me nervous.
Rachel appears very angry as she tells the detectives how she lost full custody of her daughter to her ex-boyfriend. Rachel has already given them a solid alibi, so now they have to figure out if she had someone else do her dirty work.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I was like, so how does this tie into what's going on, bro? She probably didn't hire somebody to get her baby daddy gone, bro.
On your behalf, tried to help you out in this situation since the courts
would have the balls. No.
So
and yeah, I understand y'all can see my record, but that wasn't from me. And you can see that it was clear. You can see that my brother put me in this situation. Like, I'm not a violent person.
Who could be a violent person?
I don't keep violent people around me. I have high anxiety. And ever since I had my kid, that's my focus, is if you're violent, there's no way you're gonna be violent towards her.
Well, you know how you mentioned that you saw the judge's point of view, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to put you in my shoes for just a second. The very day that he gets to meet up and take his daughter, who he hasn't seen in
almost a year. Yeah.
Can't see his daughter in almost a year.
Deceased.
Right. You can see why I'm panicking.
Yeah, then it make you look like you suspicious, bro.
I know. Okay, but I want to point them out, so I want you to understand this, okay? But you can see how all these scenarios are going to work out in your favor on the same day that he winds up dead. You can understand how conveniently that ends up working in your favor.
Ooh, she got caught, bro. It's her, bro. She didn't set her baby daddy up, bro. Didn't want her kids to see him after a year, and I can understand all the drug problems and all that, cause like you don't want your kid around that, but bro, you could tell low key the look on her face, bro. She done got.
Okay. Well, how can I make it not? Because you know where I was, you know who I was with, you know what I was doing.
This genuinely entertained me, bro.
What else can I do other than flat out tell you?
Well, who else could have done this?
do not know. This is why I did not want my child there. Because I don't know the situations
That come with this lifestyle. Okay.
But who
I don't
who
know.
would have felt so
I don't even know what
strongly
she
for
mean
your
by that.
emotions and for your protection and for her protection
I don't
that
know.
they may have taken things that they could have taken things into their own hands on your behalf.
Have you ever wanted to see your home
Ooh,
from
hey, real talk, I couldn't be in that interrogation room. I would have got fired,
space?
bruh.
With
Like,
this
even if
free
I ain't know
satellite
if...
Earth Maps tool,
Hold
you can
on,
zoom
let me wait
right
till this
down to
freaking
your
ad
exact
done
address.
talking.
Buddy, I don't
Even if I ain't know it was her doing it for real, I'ma just press the issue. I'ma be like, so why did you hire somebody? This and the third. I'm finna just be on there with her, bro. I swear, bro. I'm not even gonna be knowing for real the whole time if they didn't did what I'm accusing them of. I'll just be trying to have fun, bro, in the interrogation room. No cap.
The detectives tell Rachel they have a warrant to search her phone, so she hands it over to them. A few minutes
Rage
later,
baiting. Straight trying to
Rachel
rage bait
realizes
them.
the police will likely recover the messages she deleted, so she tells them about her father, Jason Curtis. While she talks with the detective,
Bro name is
her
Jason
mother is sitting
Curtis.
quietly off camera.
called Booger on Monday and told me
Booger?
about the court date with Jason Curtis. And I was panicking and trying not to worry about it. There wouldn't be something I was worried about. And he had sent me pictures of knives and guns and
Oh,
but I
no.
didn't think anything of it because he looked.
Why would you not think nothing of it?
Well, I deleted that immediately as soon as everything hit the fan. I was like, oh wow, this is probably bad. This probably looks awful.
Do you think you would actually come in here and shoot him?
I don't know. I don't know, but he did tell me not to worry about it.
Man,
And
you
he
throwing that
called-
man under the bus. It got
he
something to do
called
with you,
last week
not
and
him.
said that
I
don't
just
have to
feel
worry
it.
about Everything's fine.
When he told you you didn't have to worry about it anymore, did you ask him, like, what are you talking about? Was this a phone call or was this
This
something?
was a phone call.
Right. So he called you and said you don't have to worry about it anymore. What did you say?
What are you talking about?
Her acting
He said, yeah, you
skills
don't have to
suck,
worry
bro. You
about
can
it.
tell
It'll be
she
fine,
acting.
but I gotta go. And he just hung up. And when he called, I didn't think that was actually a thing.
Now listen,
Bro.
I want to make sure you understand.
It is real life look like bad acting I'm watching, fam. Like, she trying to, like, play on the emotions and all that fake sobbing, crying. Bro, that stuff not working, bro. You could just low-key tell
Anything that's been deleted,
she on some
I didn't
BS, bro.
think he would. I told him I would pay for his gas. I think this looked awful for me.
She finna piss me off, bro.
No, I didn't. When I
Oh,
tell
I'm gonna
you,
feel so
I
bad if whole
didn't
time she ain't do
know.
it.
I
And
didn't
I'm wrong.
know. When I got the call, I didn't know. This looks so bad for me, y'all.
did you give him the address?
No.
Are you sure?
I promise I didn't get
I
him.
didn't give him anything.
Do you talk to anybody who talked to him?
I don't know who he talks to. We don't talk on a regular basis. This just happened.
How did he come to know where you lived?
I don't know. What I'm telling
Dang,
you,
what do you know?
I just told him this is what happened.
And you're saying that when you said I'll pay for your gas, that was just
That was-
just in jest.
I was just, you can read it in text message, you'll get them. I was like, LOL, at this point, I'll pay for your gas if it means I stop having to change my sheets. And that's what it was. I did not. This looks so.
You did not ask him to come in and kill him.
Not like that. I didn't.
I'm sorry, I'm not
Whoa.
trying to upset you. I'm trying to remain calm.
I
It's not real good.
Why wouldn't he? Okay, this sounds shitty.
Nah. Okay, wait. So she basically said, God dang, I'm having a brain fart, bro. She basically said, I'd basically pay for your gas fine if that mean I ain't gotta change the seats. So she basically was telling him, like, get him gone, but like in a joking way, she trying to say. And she trying to like dumb it down to make it seem like she really ain't try to get bro like harmed or killed. That's basically what's going on. Nah.
Especially coming probably to a cop. Why wouldn't he wait until my kid was gone? Why?
Yeah, you done got yourself in a
What are you
sticky
doing,
pickle,
slave?
bro. A sticky situation. Yeah. You out of there.
So what did you think when you heard that?
Girl, you ain't gotta throw up.
What information did you share? That's going to be very important to your cooperation. What information did you
shared
share?
that my side of the case was not used and that I'm upset. Basically just vented to him about it. But I didn't know it meant like that. Ew, I feel like I'm gonna
Well,
pass
you
out
can't
this
read
shit
the
right
room.
now.
What you mean? You know
The
that you
detectives tell
didn't know it
Rachel
meant
her daughter
like
has been
this.
taken away from her as a safety precaution until the case has been resolved.
And so what was in the-
Sir, please.
Ain't no pleading you could do to get out of this one, pal. You done set that man up. How can you unintentionally get somebody killed? That don't make sense.
The cooperation part we're talking about. The more you cooperate, the more
Unintentionally set somebody up.
The answers, okay, is better in your favor.
I don't want this turn around on me if that was him. I knew what I had said to him. I knew what he had sent me. Pictures of, take your pick of the swords, the knives.
And you ain't think bro was
And I
just, you thought bro was
jokingly said whatever
joking?
would be easiest to carry. But
Hey,
What did you believe?
she might actually be dumb, bro.
I believed that he was here. I believed that he heard him and that my kid had to witness it and that it was going to come on to me and that he just ruined my life. That's what I believed.
Nah, you ruined your life.
So did he say anything to you
No.
about what he had done? But based on what he said to you, his words were good enough for you to believe that he had done something to hurt you. Cool.
Something was off.
What was going through your head that why you decided not to give him information?
I purposely didn't give you that information because I was scared that it would look like I set this up and you would immediately take my daughter, and I did not do this. And I don't know how else to go about doing any of this. I've never been more scared in my life, sitting right here with all of my cards laid on the table. It says, well, maybe I need to go hunting. I said, well, I have an address. It's not even much of a hunting party. That's in text messages. That's
Bro.
gonna look very bad.
You ain't like.
Rachel's confession was enough for the detectives to charge her with accessory to first-degree murder, and she would be handcuffed and sent to the county jail. The search for her father, Jason Curtis, would begin. Meanwhile, detectives would interview several of Rachel's
Like
family
y'all
members,
talking like
starting
this
with
and
her
thinking it's
boyfriend.
gonna be a joke when you get caught up.
About this, right? We need to know that.
I know this ain't the dweeb that killed him.
You don't know anything about it. You don't know anybody that would have possibly done this on Rachel's behalf. Okay. Did Rachel ever tell you that she was going to have someone killed?
No,
Okay. Do you think Rachel's capable of having someone killed?
honestly, I don't.
Why do you say that?
This is gonna sound bad. Her dad was a piece of shit, and he raised him by the Bible, but the wrong way by the Bible,
Right.
What you mean?
and murderers go to heaven.
Yeah.
Tell me what you know.
What you mean the wrong way by the Bible? Murders go there.
And we got a text from her mom saying, "Answer the door." And then that's when you and that other fella came, right? It was you. And y'all came to talk to us. And that's the first time we heard about what happened. That's it.
Why are they saying something different now?
What did they say?
That you know what happened?
I don't know what happened.
That's your wife and her fiance.
Right.
And y'all been together for a while.
Right.
And she's telling us what's going on.
Alright.
Her mom's telling us what's going on.
I'm picking up then. I don't know what's going on.
You realize we got all three of y'all's phones.
He trying to manipulate that
I
man.
see everything that y'all deleted, or talked about, who you talked to.
I realize that.
Everything.
Get him into telling the truth, no lie though. Is this dude lying or not?
I do know that there might have been some text message exchanged between them. Do not know what the context of them text messages was. Because I do not go through her phone. Here it is. All I know is that she was ranting to him
What was she
About
ranting
what was
about?
going on.
What was she saying? That's what I'm trying to get the
about how
background here.
the court system says.
Okay. So what did she ask Booger to do?
I don't think she asked Booger to do anything.
She never offered to pay him gas to come down here and do something?
Not that I know.
How's it going, man? Detective Marino. I know they snagged this from you.
Yeah, can I get it?
No, unfortunately, we're keeping it for evidence, like the lieutenant was saying when he was in here.
Don't you gotta have a warrant for that, though?
Yeah, we need a warrant to search it,
Yeah.
not to seize it.
Why don't you have to have a warrant to see it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do this song and dance with you. We have,
That's my only form of work, dude.
I get it, but unfortunately, due to the circumstances of what's going on, we need to check off all our blocks. Usually, the faster we can go through this, the faster we can dismiss it, the faster you get back.
Well, he probably got
Despite
some.
Chris's hesitation into letting the police search his phone, nothing was found that would implicate him as being involved in the murder. The next person the detectives
He
interviewed
genuinely
was the
probably
victim's
needed that for
ex-girlfriend,
work.
so they can get a better understanding of who Colby was.
Running and drumming are a lot
God
alike.
dang,
You
bruh.
just escape everything and whatever was going on.
Yeah, so me and Colby already know him across 2 years. To me personally, this man could never hurt a fly.
Right,
We never
right,
argued,
right.
We never yelled at each other. It was always we got along. I have a daughter. He was amazing with her. Like, he's just a great person. He cared about everyone. I never, the whole 2 years I was with him, never once did he ever argue with another person or get into
Making
any
this man sound like an
trouble.
angel.
So, yeah, he's just a great person. Like, I literally cannot say one bad thing about him.
The true Colby is what is very important.
Right.
So anything outside of work that is concerning any criminal activity.
He basically just dismissed all that. Talking about.
Marijuana, any getting any of that is important.
Even when we started dating, like, I had a daughter and stuff, and I would never put her around. He absolutely not. And I promise. He really liked his job. He sold weed legally, you know. He was a manager. That was his passion. So outside of work, I would
His
say, like,
passion.
really, we just stayed at home. We're homebodies. We're with our kids. We're my kid. Sometimes we go out to eat and stuff, but mostly we just chilled at home.
Natalie's version of Colby is much different than what Rachel said about him. In Rachel's version, he was a drug-addicted father who would continuously put his daughter in dangerous situations. The last person they plan on interviewing is Jason's girlfriend.
Thought the narrator
who
said
they
something
believe
else.
knowingly drove him to commit the murder.
I've never been in trouble a day in my life.
Take the coat off for me. Well, I'm here. I don't know half of what's going on.
You're saying my boyfriend killed somebody. There's just no way.
Yeah.
Officers stopped me and they asked me about guns and Jason. So, and then they said murder, so I'm assuming they think he shot someone. That's not possible.
How is that not possible?
What's your side?
Anybody capable of anything, lady.
We went straight down to the beach. I haven't been back since I left my ex, Tom Fawcett, because I'm afraid of him.
Yeah.
But I miss the beach so much, and I talk about it all the time. And so it was like spur of the moment, you know. Well, let's just, you know, we've just got the day. Let's just drop down there.
Yeah.
But he said he wanted to show me where he used to live. Just that's basically what we did. Just drove around looking at different places, and he would point out things. And it was so late when we got back home. It was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And he was with me. I mean, other than going to the bathroom or something, you know, we didn't go to anybody's
So
house.
who is the killer, bruh?
There were
There's
no
a lot of
altercations
yapping,
walking
bro.
around anywhere. I mean,
I want to know who
he
killed
was in
who.
a good mood.
So Monday you said you went to work.
Yeah.
So as far as you know, he didn't go back down to Florida or back anywhere down there.
No, and especially not in my car.
According to her story, her and Jason spent the day together in Florida, then returned home early Monday morning. The murder took place at 9:40 p.m. Sunday night, so either Jason's girlfriend knew about it, or Jason was able to get away from her long enough to kill Colby.
I thought that we were just going to the beach.
Imagine
That's
he
all we
really
did.
got
We
away
just
from her
went
in a
to the
small
beach.
little time period to
It was
kill
the place
him.
He used to live. He showed me the house he used to live in, the graveyard where his ex is buried. There was no fight with anybody. And the only time we were apart was like when he went to the bathroom.
And you all stopped at the Tom Thumb to go to the bathroom. How long was he gone?
Maybe 5 minutes.
Who got that man killed?
Oh God, I couldn't guess.
Was that
Maybe 8 o'clock.
So was it dark out?
Yeah, it was still dark. Not terribly dark yet.
How long did y'all spend like over by the liquor store or at the liquor store?
20 minutes maybe.
Did he direct you to that liquor store specifically?
Yeah, I think so.
And
Oh,
I get the
yeah.
impression today that he was,
He got the ISO so he wouldn't go freaking kill that lady, bro. I mean, kill that man.
maybe a little in the dark about certain things.
He always keeps me in the dark about stuff all the time, but
I want you to
this
just
is
kind
a
of
little
like
different.
search your memory because I don't want, like I said, because Rachel's already been in trouble. Is already in trouble for her involvement, of course.
Who is it?
Who is
Who did he kill?
Rachel's ex-boyfriend, the father to her baby.
Oh, so they know for sure that he did it.
She didn't think to this week.
They know for sure.
Custody stuff that she was going through, Rachel was going through.
I knew that he said something about her being upset. And that, yeah, she was going through some custody stuff.
If you had anything to do with this, then I can make you an accessory
I
to
did
this.
not.
Okay, and that's why
And I
I'm
don't
trying.
believe it.
That's why I'm.
I genuinely don't believe she had nothing to do with it. I for real don't think she had nothing to do with
That's
it.
why I'm trying to verify certain truths with you. So you're at the Tom Thumb at the beach, then you go to the beach, then you go to the hotel. He gets out of the car at the hotel, and he's gone for about 10 minutes, and then
Man, it's crazy how she get put in this.
Is that correct?
What you mean you think
The
so?
detectives were able to verify that right around the time the murder took place, Jason had stopped to use the bathroom, not far from Colby's home, and he was gone for over 10 minutes. They were also able to verify that his girlfriend had no idea what he had done, and she was released.
Yeah,
Not long
I
after she
figured.
left, the police would find her husband.
What if you
I figured she really didn't have nothing to do
Turn
with
that
it.
idea into an $11.3 million.
I could just low-key tell when somebody lying,
Movie
bro.
night where
Just like old girl, she got that man set up. And she was trying to make it seem like it was just jokes.
Inside Jason's vehicle, the police would
Look at
find
this dude,
another
bro.
weapon,
You
along with a
serious?
handgun note detailing the victim's identity and his address. Jason was handcuffed and brought in for interrogation.
Alright, so the reason we're here is there was a warrant put out for your arrest, alright, for the murder of Colby.
I feel like he the type dude not even lie about it. He just look like.
Do you have a stepdaughter named Rachel?
Yes.
Okay. What was Rachel's ex-boyfriend?
Okay, I didn't know his name. I don't really want to answer any questions till I know what's going on. I mean, I know Rachel was having trouble with something about custody, but I ain't had nothing to do with that family in 10, 15 years.
What do you know about the custody stuff?
All I know is that Rachel them didn't want him to have a baby, and I don't know what happened.
I'm just gonna put it out there. You're lying. I can tell.
I was home that morning.
He said straight up, "You're lying." I could tell.
Jason, do you think it's a weird coincidence that we're up here talking to you? I mean, I don't want to get a
Not
place.
really, not after everything that was going on.
You don't think it's a surprise that we're up here talking to you?
Not for something like that, I wouldn't.
Well, I just want to let you know that Rachel went to jail yesterday for accessory to first-degree murder. We've already talked to Rachel. Based on what Rachel's information she told us, every bit of evidence we already have, surveillance information, odd videos, everything that we have already. I'm giving you the opportunity.
He gonna try to bail himself
Rachel
out.
At this moment. Rachel is in jail. Do you understand that?
Manipulation at its finest.
We've
At
already
its
arrested her for
finest.
accessory to first-degree murder. I'm giving you the opportunity to save Rachel right here.
The detectives know that Jason killed for his daughter, so they are hoping he will want to save her from life in prison.
So I'm not going to cop something I didn't do.
So tell me the truth.
I'm not going to go to jail the rest of my life for something I did not do.
But you love Rachel.
Hey.
If
That's
she's
how much you
guilty,
love her.
there's nothing I can do about it.
So it's an accident that we're sitting in front of you.
He not gonna take that lick for her.
Okay, so tell me why it's not an accident that you're in
He
that
don't
chair
care
right
if you
there
family.
in handcuffs.
Because you believe I shot somebody? But since I didn't, you can't prove it.
You did though.
You're a tough enough guy to drive down and murder somebody for your stepdaughter, but you're not man enough to say you did it to protect her. That you're gonna let her ride
In a real way.
for this crime and lose her child.
And I'm telling you, I love her to death. I don't want her going to jail for the rest of her life. But
So
I
you're
did
just-
not shoot the man. I know Rachel did not shoot that man, so, and I didn't, so what am I supposed to say?
The detective leaves the room, and another officer comes in. He is going to try a different strategy.
Jason, I want you to know that a few things have transpired today that I don't think you're quite aware of. This morning, when your wife left for work, she was intercepted by deputies and detained.
It's funny they trying to do two different like freaking strategies to cracking the case.
Beetle that you guys drove down there. Just in case you are unsure if I'm lying to you or not, that's a copy from Miranda's statement.
The detective shows Jason a copy of his wife's statement, and it shows that she admitted to driving him to the area where his victim lived, right before the murder took place.
How far do you want to keep taking this? How many people do you want to see in jail tonight?
My wife has.
You don't think it's a crime to drive someone across state lines to commit a murder? You don't think that makes her an accessory after the fact?
If she did that, yes it would.
Okay. How many people's lives do you want to take with you?
And I know I didn't do it, and I know my wife didn't have it.
He gonna ride to the grave saying he ain't do it.
To a capital murder.
The charger, she ain't gonna get. There's no way, because we did not do it.
How's her employer going to react now that she's going to spend the next probably 30 days getting extradited to Florida and having to run through their system?
Well, you're putting an innocent person in jail.
That's not what the evidence says. Again, you can't drive someone to commit a murder and then bring them home.
Bullshit. You're not going to sit here and make me fabricate something that didn't happen. I know it looks bad. That's why I said I wasn't really surprised that you're going to come and see me. But I figured y'all would call and I'd turn myself in. I knew there was going to be some kind of...
Tell bro had no remorse when I seen him with that cigarette in his hand when they pulled him over.
Does it
look like
I think I don't think you're grasping this at all. I don't think you really.
Nah, bro is fully aware of what's going on. He just trying to save himself, bro. He not trying to take that lick, bro. And he did it. He did the murder, bro. He might as well just say, yeah, bro, it was me. I was doing it to protect my stepdaughter. Woo. I mean, I ain't gonna say that's right, but at least it's somewhat kind of respectful because you protecting your people. But dang, bro, he like, bro, I would just let my stepdaughter sit in there, bro. And he not even admitting to it, bro. Like,
You're grasping this. But I don't think you're grasping your stepdaughter, and I don't think you're grasping your wife in the same outfit with the same cuffs on. I do not think you're grasping that.
I didn't do it.
I think you went out of your way to help Rachel to get her baby back because you knew it was bothering her, and you was going to take care of it for her. I think you think that I'm making all this crap up to get you to admit to something. I don't need you to admit it. I'm asking you to save her life because
I can't save her life. I did not do it.
Unfortunately, no one was able to call you yesterday because we took everybody's cell phones away from them.
I don't mean to be stern with you, but you're kind of being an asshole.
Because I think you think I'm playing. I think you think I'm making all this up.
Well, I'm sorry you think that.
I don't know what else you want me to show you.
You don't have to show me nothing.
I don't know how many people you want to drag down with you.
I'll drag him down.
So you're just a tough guy over the phone? You're gonna let Rachel believe you're the tough guy going to take care of her? But now that you're in the real seat to face your real actions, you're going to cower
I
down.
don't give a damn if you lay down on the floor and squall like a baby. I'm not going to make up something I did not do.
Jason's interrogation.
He really was riding with that to the
He was sent
grave.
back to county jail. In the end, prosecution was able to show that Rachel was the mastermind behind the murder. Both Rachel and her father would be convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to the rest of their lives in prison. What are your thoughts on this case?
What is my thoughts? I don't have none. Cause they didn't have none neither when they went and committed this crime, bro. They didn't have no freaking thought behind their freaking action. They just did it. She acts like a theater kid. Nah, I was thinking that, bro. Like, her acting is terrible. I literally said that, bro. Her acting is literally terrible. Like, you ain't even have to play it out that bad, fam. Like, they already got you red-handed. It says nothing makes you appreciate a good actor better than a bad one. Nah, for real though. For For real, it was genuinely making me cringe watching her trying to act and all that, bruh. Man, but appreciate y'all, bruh. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. I'm out.